Welcome, YouTube. So, Prep 25. It begins. So we're here. It begins. A long-awaited and exciting prep ahead, with lots of new muscle added, so that we can display the improvements and hopefully improve on our placings and improve on our physique. So I'm 19 weeks out as we speak. So I've had my first week in prep. I was meant to film this morning, so I do apologise. I'm going to do a full day of eating today, or the rest of eating today. I was meant to film. I've already just gone and trained arms. What are we saying? Oh, it's a bad angle, that one. Bad angle. You caught me at a bad angle. Caught me at a bad angle. Maybe improve the angle here. Oh wait, I'm just small and tiny. Haven't made any improvements. Oh, bollocks. Anyway, so a bit of chest and a bit of chests. People don't like that. A bit of chest and arms done. Abs blitzed. Blitzeroonied. Hey, there you go. Prep 25. So, my first meal was a bit adapted because I trained after meal 1. So I added in the rice cakes and nut butters and berries that I had in my pre-workout meal. So there's been a nice reduction in food. Training day is like 680 gram of carbs. So there's still a lot of food, but it feels so much better. So much better, which is remarkable. So my first meal, which you missed, is 3 whole eggs, 8 egg whites, which I'm doing whey because just for a volume in my stomach, still not like there to have the egg whites just yet. 120 oats and 1 bagel, and I added in 10 grams of peanut butter, 100 grams of berries, 2 rice cakes, and 20 grams of jam, which I usually have pre. So all I'm gonna have pre is my 200 chicken and 100 gram of rice. So I need to put my rice on. I'm gonna have my post-workout meal, which is 200 beef, which I'm doing the skinny burgers. I'm going to keep them in, and 135 grams of rice with 100 grams of pineapple. So all the dates, all the rice crispy bars, all that shit has been taken out. And obviously I'm having a higher volume amount of rice, but I can actually eat all that rice because I'm no longer feeling like a stuffed turkey. I say, well, not 100%, but I definitely don't feel as much as I did. So, Prep 25 begins. I'm going to get this show on the road. I may as well talk whilst I do my shit because I need to crack on. So yeah, look guys, I'm super excited to prep this year. You know, a little bit of my confidence got knocked last year. I think obviously starting too soft probably didn't help, and I had to go super hard, super low to try and get into condition, which meant I sacrificed some tissue along the way, as you always will, sacrifice a little bit of muscle, but got my arse whipped in Italy. I certainly want to be doing better at a pro qualifier this year, and I want to keep on improving, and all I can do is bring my best, and progression is what a massive part of bodybuilding. You know, I'm here to chase a physique, not a card, and certainly if I have the physique that I can display, and the physique, certainly like things like that, saying when I say display, I've definitely worked on my posing, just through the off season, and what would look better and would look more 3-dimensional in like my quarters, whereas I was trying to play a game of like elongating my waist, which I don't think worked for me, even though I do have a small waist, but it didn't make me look as poppy and 3-dimensional. But even if I do crunch down better, it looks better. But these are things that we're going to see change throughout the next 19 weeks as we go for the first show. I can't believe what's just happened. Look at this. Absolute piss take. I've gone to weigh my rice out, and because I've been waffling too long, the fucking pissing thing turned off. What a fucking piss take that is. Fucking hell. So in total, I only need 435 grams of rice, which is very nice. And we'll split that across those meals nicely. Give myself a little bit more rice post-workout, because that's where I need more rice. Easy. Easy. And what's quite nice about transitioning from basically cutting and bulking is nothing much really needs to change, because like I follow a diet all year round, and that's why I recommend sort of having a base, even if you're someone who's more of a macro person, always have your base, because then your life doesn't have to dramatically change. I would always recommend, even if you're a lifestyle person, just who wants a lifestyle bodybuild, always track everything. Because if you're having untracked shit and you end up getting too fat because you have too many untracked stuff, you know, bits and bobs, when it comes to cutting, sometimes your calories you'll end up dropping it too low, or you'll end up just getting too fat, and you're not setting yourself up because your base calories haven't been high enough, which then just sets yourself up for a hard cut. And hard cuts need to be done at times. Look, you know, sometimes you're just going to get a body that needs to be diet hard. I think my body tends to be like that. It has been in the past, but we'll see. We'll see, because I've never been this lean at the start of a cut, that's for sure. You know, my 2021 prep, I wasn't that lean, but I was obviously a lot smaller as well. So when you're a smaller person, then obviously you're not going to burn as many calories just at rest. You know, I've been doing 30 mins of cardio a day. So my cardio went from 20 mins, so that was just a walk, to 30 mins, which I'm doing a treadmill, but I've got a weighted vest, so I'm adding some weight on. Sasson, if you're watching this, I'm not doing hard cardio. He's told me no hard cardio, but there was one day before I got that, I looked at my emails, there was a day where I did, and it would have been the Tuesday, where I did 20 minutes of the walk, and I did 10 minutes of stairs after, and 10 minutes of stairs was fucking awesome. I'm very much looking forward to be able to split my cardio up so I can do some stairs, because the stairs gets you in shape fast, man. It rips you up really quick. Like, it's a hard cardio, it is harder on your legs, but as long as you are managing things correctly, you shouldn't be losing size on your quads. Well, that's what I think anyway. I say you shouldn't. There's going to be somebody who can't handle it, in terms of they mentally can handle it, but their body can't, and where they need to be smarter. But I'm not really going to worry about what anyone else, right? Because unless you're one of my guys, but I'm not going to speak about someone else, because you're here to look at my progress, right? Certainly if you're someone who's got, you know, glass joints, that might not be good, because you're probably more likely to fall into some issues with some harder cardio. So you've got to look at things, doing things slightly differently, where potentially you're not going to mash your joints up so much or burn through the muscle tissue. And ultimately, I think starting positions do account for that. Like, a better starting position is going to allow for less of an aggressive approach, or less time being aggressive, which then allows you to be able to freshen up more, which then allows for less muscle to be lost. Because what I don't want to do, like, I've worked really hard at blowing my arms up. Like, my arms have come up loads. Like, today I posed in the gym. Like, obviously they're going to look shit now on here with you, right? But I was pumping them up, and I looked at them and I was like, fucking hell, they've never looked that big and three-dimensional. Like, you don't have bad insertions, Josh. Just pump them up. So we pumped them up in terms of, like, the start of the off-season. We've grown them, and I'm like, do you know what? I'm actually going to have arms this year, and I want that. And side delts, my lats, all areas that are blown up, which is all areas for me, I feel like you need that. Bang, traps, big side delts, triceps, you know, and you come in, boom, big, imposing. Whoa, fucking hell, that silhouette. And as long as you're not built like that, and you have a little bit of this, have a bit of flair in your lat, you come in, bang, it's gonna make a good first impression. Anyway, it's a fun game, bodybuilding, and I'm looking forward to this. I'm very much looking forward to it. I feel like I've got a point to prove to myself more than anything, about bringing a physique that I'm happier with, and also doing better. It's all about improving. All about improving. Right, I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to get some Hydromax in me, and I'm going to have some of that. I'm going to cook these skinny burgers, and I'll show you the meal after, because that's on the go now. Oh, I'll show you Smokey. Smokey's just chilling now. Pick him up, look. Smokey boy. Hello. Hello, kitty. Hello, my boy. Oh, come on, pick up. Oh, come see Dad. Oh, yes, Mr. Smokey. Come see the guys. Come look at this cat. He's a specimen. Oh, Smokey was unwell last time, wasn't he? He's well now. He's fine. He must have eaten a bug outside, which looks like Socks is trying to chase a bug. I've just seen him doing laps of the fucking garden. So, yeah, and he's better now. Aren't you, Mr. Smokey? He's all normal, so yes. Hey, get away, Dad. Get away from me. Your breath stinks. Does it smell that bad, Smokey? Does it smell that bad? Does Daddy's breath stink? Look at him. He's just chilled. He's such a lovely cat. Go on in, Smokey. Get down, boy. Oh, yes. He's a good cat. He's a good fucking cat. He's a specimen, that guy. Smokey's a specimen. He's a bit smarter than his brother, Story Socks. But he's just he's a solid cat. You see, when I picked him up, you know, he's only just one, and I'm picking him up like he's a beast. He's going to be a solid cat. I've got him on the training split, lads. He had a little bit of sickness, but he's put those pounds back on. He's been in the gym. He's lifting himself up. I saw him doing pull-ups on the fence. He's getting those lats. You can feel them, you know. He's getting his muscles. His little paws are getting strong as well. Also, talking about paws and hands and shit. Right? Look how fucking fat my hand is here. Look at your hand. Yeah? That is like muscle on your hand. Can you see that? Yeah? I hope it picks up on the camera. Anyway, we realised that I've got a muscle, and I think that's why I'm gripping stuff. We noticed it in the gym, literally, just like that session I showed Tony, and he was like, yeah, you're fucked up. Interesting, eh? Anyway. Back to cooking. Oh, I'm not going to wait for my burgers and my rice to finish. I am going to eat this whilst it cooks, because it is delicious. Frozen pineapple. So juicy. 100 grams, 200 beef, 135 rice. I'll show you when it's done. This is why having, sorry, I'm going to have to move it. You're not going to be able to see what I'm doing because it's plugged in over here. But having a rice cooker just makes your life, look at that. Woo! We've got some steamy rice. This is why having a rice cooker makes your life so much easier. Put it on. Yeah. Take what you need from it. Bosh on a plate. Fucking hell, it's hot though. I'm not going to eat this right away. It is steaming. Look at the fucking steam coming off that bad boy. Fucking hell, I'm going to do 100 and 100. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sweet. Bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. I'm not wasting nothing. Burgers for the boys. No veggies because I had some pineapple. I'm going to keep the spinach this year. All the sulphur and from some of the other veggies that I had caused me some gut problems, so I'm staying away from them. Right, here we go. Look at this. Whoa, boy. Get a bit of this bad boy. There you go. So pineapple's already in. Skinny burgers, if you're in the UK, Sainsbury's is the place for them. It will change your life, alright, for your beef meals. It will change your life. Expensive, because it's like one paddle. If you're doing, depends how much you're doing, to be fair. Totally depends. But it works out probably a little bit more pricey, but who gives a fuck? If you're a bodybuilder, all you do is spend your money on food, anabolics and fucking gym memberships. You save your money because you don't buy all the other shit everyone else does. You don't go out drinking, you go out and fucking go out doing things. You just train, eat and sleep. Save loads of money doing that. Lovely. I'm going to eat this. And I'll eat again. I'll be able to eat in 2 hours now. Well, sorry. Should be. Cool. Didn't your mum teach you not to speak with your mouth full? I know. But I should be able to eat in about 2 hours. So eat this. On the phone. Messages to clients, boom, boom. Shower, bosh, bosh, bosh. Lovely. So start doing some programming. Bing, 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 bing. Phone goes off. Oh, time for another meal. We're back for another meal. And this time, it is chicken and rice. Whoa! It wouldn't be a bodybuilder now, would I? I didn't have chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Rice and chicken rice. Lovely stuff. We got my glasses on a bit on my computer. Not really much exciting things happening today, but we're just eating food and resting from the rest. Well, we trained this morning, you see. Cardio done. Trained. I'm going to go out for a walk. I was doing a walk. The walk I was doing outside for my off season. I want to try and go out a little bit, keep myself a little bit more active. Not doing too much. I'm not overdoing it. Don't worry. But I just want to do a little bit, just be a little active. Also, veggies this meal, so don't worry about it. I'm not neglecting the veggies. Don't worry. Getting some polyphenols and fucking cunt. There we go. Getting some fucking cunt in. I do feel a little bit tired though. I'll get a good sleep tonight. I'll get a really good sleep. I've got to be up early tomorrow because I've got people competing tomorrow, so I want to be up first thing in the morning, make sure I have a look at them before they eat, as you do. Yeah, Chanel cooked my chicken. Why is it like when someone else cooks your food, it just tastes better? Chanel also seasons both sides of her meat, so that's probably true. But also, she chops it up into little bits. Look, when she makes my chicken, she chops it up into these tiny little cubes. So these tiny little cubes, it's the best. She gets the hump when she has to do it though. She doesn't like cooking fresh chicken. She got sick of it, so she doesn't cook it a lot for me. But if I need her to fucking help out, she will. She's a little bit unwell at the minute, so she's still in bed. If you're wondering where the wife is, she's in bed. You know. So yeah. Then we're doing 100 grams of rice. Obviously I've divided this up. Get out of it, you fucking pillow. There you go. See? A healthy, nutritious meal. There you go, that was the easiest thing. This is why I have your food prepped. But I actually do need to go to the shop and get some chicken. But what I want to do, I want to eat this, and then I'm going to finish off what I was doing on the laptop, send that off. And then I've got, probably have my next meal, if I can, or not, depending on what's going on. I'll go in I'll go shop. Do you want to see something cool? Check this out, it's a water gun. Fucking sick. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Check this out. Hey? Oh shit, I just broke it. Guys, I've just fucking wanking it. Guys, that's really bad. Nah, surely it comes off. Don't do this to me, she's gonna kill me. Oh, fucking hell, what the fuck? He fucked it up, he's fucked it up. Oh, well, that's one in. Alright, yeah, it's done. Hey, I don't know why but I guess, can you imagine if it was in it? I don't know why she's put the... I would have headshotted your socks. Socks! What was that? Oh, fuck. Guys, if we just put it back, she won't know, will she? See, it does slot in. See? See? Let's just put that back. Let's just put that back. Socks. You didn't see nothing, lad. You didn't see nothing. I left the fridge door open. You didn't see nothing. Socks. You didn't see nothing. Keep it quiet, mate. Keep it quiet. Keep it between me and you. I'll give you some treats. I'll give you some treats, yeah? Good lad. Good lad. Fucking Smokey's here as well. What's he doing? Hold on. That's got my name on that parcel. What the fuck came in there? What the fuck was that? I didn't get a parcel. She's been ordering things again. Does anyone else missus do that? Or their partner, shall I say? Anyone else order shit with their name, with their partner's name on, and just be like, it's mine. Anyway, regardless, 100 grams of rice, 200 grams of chicken, some veggies, nutritious, very, very nice. Jasmine rice, can't beat it, bit of ketchup, lovely stuff. Hat's back on. I'm only wearing this hat so I can record better. Socks is out there, fucking, look at this cat, look. Smokey! Look at this one, he goes nuts. Can't see him, can you? Smokey! Look at him, he's a beast. Also, this is to stop the bugs going in. It's not very warm today, but when it was warm, have the door open and all the bugs come in. So it prevents the bugs coming in fucking us up. Because they fuck shit up, you know. They fuck your shit up. Right, lights going on. Turn on light. Ugh, look at that. Let there be light. I feel knackered at the minute. I need to get a good early night tonight. So, I'm going to get my next meal in. Bit of Blue Peter. This is one I got one prepared earlier. Well, there's only 100 grams in here. Smell test, they smell fine. Now I'm having my prawn meal now. I usually have chicken now, but I ain't got any chicken in the house, so I've got to go to the shop, but I've got to eat first, otherwise I'd be up late. So the whole point is not to be up late. So what you're going to see here is the next level thing, right? A next level thing, that's what you're going to see, exactly what you're going to see. Next level thing, bosh, yeah? I'm just going to weigh these out in here. Now I don't like cooking. I don't like putting these in the microwave. I think as soon as you put them in the microwave, it makes it, they just taste rubbery. Right, I don't want rubbery fucking bullshit. Nice. Okay? It's as simple as that. I don't want rubbery bullshit. I want some good fucking looking prawns. I want some good looking fucking prawns. Okay? And I'm going to do something special with this meal, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in a second. Alright? What we're going to do again? Oh yeah, I'm going to do something special with this meal. This is it, right? So you get your plate. You guys need to be taking notes, because this shit is like, it's gospel. God, I left my dish out like a fucking slob. Fucking hell. So I've got my rice here, yeah? Well, I got it prepared earlier. You see that? You saw me put it on this morning, didn't you? Yeah? And I've been sitting here all day, bosh, 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 getting it off, no problem. No fucking around. So there you go. Yeah. There's my 100 grammer. My 100 grams. Not cooked weight, raw weight by the way. Before anyone's like, no fucking way, that's loads more. Yeah, of course it is a div. So what I'm going to do with this, yeah, my 200 prawns, my 100 rice. Now, I was eating this all off season, yeah, well towards the end of the off season. Now there's 30 grams of, not 30 grams, 27 calories, right, per 100 grams. Let's round that up to 30, make the math a bit easier. So if I do 50 grams, it's an extra 15 calories. So as long as I keep that consistent, I should be able to keep this in for as long as I'm comfortable with. Right, which I'll probably end up removing in the latter stages. So if I do that to 50, I mean that's 50 grams, yeah? Oh shit. Right. It's actually 52, so I'm a rebel here. Now that might not look like much, but there's a few peppers and green things and shit in there, bit of onion. Now I'm going to put that in the microwave, and I'm going to pour this on it and mix it all together. And it gets a little thin layer of sauce on it. It's quite nice, quite delicious. And I can eat that all day. So that's what I'm doing, you see. I'm keeping this in, but I'm calculating it. I'm keeping it calculated. You know? Who would have fucking thought? So I don't really... Guys, you're going to kill me, because anyone who's been following me since the last prep knew that I was the ketchup fiend. And anyone who's followed me since 2021 prep will know that I'm a ketchup fucking monster. But the ketchup is not to be had with prawns. You can't be having it with it. You know? The best thing to have prawns is prawn mayonnaise, but that ain't happening. This ain't a cheap meal. A big prawn mayo sandwich, bang, 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 or a baguette. Fucking... Oh, mate, that's good food, that is. That's good food, that is. Oh. Any F1 fans here? Anyone? No? Okay, cool. Stick to strictly bodybuilding, please. Bodybuilding only, please. Yeah. Well, it's the Monaco Grand Prix. I like the word Grand Prix. I like what they called the bodybuilding shows the Grand Prix. The British Grand Prix. Spain Grand Prix. But now it's like the Emperor Pro or the Flex Pro or, you know, something Pro. The Grand Prix just sounds better. Grand Prix. You do instantly just think of racing though, like motor racing. Maybe that's where my head goes. Right, there you go. You see me prep my food. See how quick it's been easy to prep my meals, having things pre-cooked and having appliances that make your life easier. This is where you save time, okay? And also, I'm not eating as much food, so I've I've definitely noticed a massive reduction in how long it's taken me to get a meal down, which has been fucking awesome. More time to do other things like sit and watch telly and get more work done. And play on my phone, play with the cats. Also, look at the size of these fucking prawns. Look at this beast. Yeah? Tremendous. That's the meal. Okay? That's what I'm having. Right, we've got a guest. Soxy. Right, it's time for a meal. Time for a meal, Sox! Sox, Daddy's foot smells. Right. Got some chicken cooked in it. Ow, oi, Soxy. Soxy, oh, grab your belly. I'll grab your big belly. We're eating a meal. Look at him, look at this cat, look. What a beast. What a beast. Kitty cat. Smoke and socks. Look at him. Mr. Socks. Mr. Socks, what are you doing? You want to get down? No, you want... Oh, this is how he wants to sit. Look at that. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. What a beast. Hey? There's a good looking cat right there. Look at him. Look at him. He's resting on my forearm. You want to get up? Go on then, go see Mum. You can smell the chicken. Smells good, right? Well, look what he's brought in. What the fuck's that? Hey, Socks. Right, we're going to have some chicken and rice. I've just cooked some chicken. I've got another little one to cook. So pretty much when it comes to cooking chicken, I do a couple of days ahead. So I don't know if you can see, hopefully you can. We've got some air fried chicken. And you'll notice that this one is not cut up nowhere near as much as the other one that I had earlier on. It's because I've cooked it, not my wife. I told you before, Right, when someone else cooks your chicken for you, it always tastes better. I don't know how, I don't know why, but when she seems to cook it, it tastes a lot better. It tastes like, it doesn't taste like chicken. It tastes like sweet even. I don't know what she does to it, but she does something which makes it taste banging. Banging! So I'm just going to put these into these pots, or Tupperware, whatever you want to say, and I'm going to stick this on. This one's in. You see, it's got some nice seasoning, got some seasoning on there. It's called banging chicken. That's literally the name of the seasoning. It's just called banging chicken. Banging chicken. And I'll whack that on there. Boof, 11. Light work. Where is it? This is it. There's a little bit left. Pardon me. Okay, right. So this is freshly cooked. So I've got my last bit of rice for the day. And I've got the rice and I've got some chicken. So 200 chicken, 100 rice, raw weight. And I have, drum roll please, some tasty spinach. Now if you've seen Popeye's got big forearms. My forearms didn't look very big there. I've got big forearms. My forearms looking tiny. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. Maybe my forearms have shrank within the past fucking half hour. There you go. What is going on? Maybe it's just the camera. Look at that. Hey, how about that, boy? Easy peasy. Righty. On a plate. Off we go. My last meal that I've got, I haven't eaten before I go to bed. It's pretty good. Pretty good meal. Oh, lovely. Bosh. Yeah, like this. And I get my little pinch. Sprinkle that on like that. Lovely. Minute and a half. Lovely. Job done. Let that soak. And I'll wash it up later. This hold on, that's going down, isn't it? Look at it slowly going down. You fucking muppet, man. You muppet. Prep 2025. Hey? Let's fucking go. Let's get shredded. Are we shredded yet? Ah, fat as fuck. Here we go. Right, this is it. Cool. Microwave. One of these chicken meals ready. Nice. Get that rice, push it down a little bit. Yeah, see that? Lovely. Now, I separated these, so you'll see there's a little line with a bit of juice going through it. Well, if you can't, you can't. Oh, ow. Yeah. I can make sure this is cooked all the way through first. Can you imagine? It is indeed. Oh. There you go. Light work. Fucking, I'm trying not to make a mess. I'm making a fucking right mess. So, voila. You see that? Lovely chicken and rice. 100 grams raw weight rice. 200 grams raw weight chicken. A few veggies. Can't beat it. Senor. Last meal. We have 100 grams of oats, 1 banana, and 60 grams of whey. That is all we have. Very nice, very, very nice. A lot easier to eat now that we don't have as many carbs going in before bed. 100 grams of oats is a lot more manageable than what I was meant to be doing, 150. Obviously, at the peak off season, I was having a bit of a mumbo jumbo of different types of food just to get the right amount of food in. On a rest day, it's even better. It's just 50 oats, fucking 60 whey. So I am going to make a whey paste. I'm going to be cool like that. So I'll bring you along. So if I look very tired, I am very tired. Very, very tired. Need a good sleep tonight. Get a nice sleep. And yeah, all good for tomorrow. Rest day. Back for big back day on Monday. Can't beat it. Can't beat it, mate. Hey, it's a fucking fantastic day. Big back day. So get rested up. Oh, I'm gonna use this chocolate isolate whey by Perform. Obviously not as good as the Strom Velosa whey, or the especially not the Velosa ISO whey. Obviously that's not because I'm just biased because I'm Team Strom. I don't actually have any of it, so that's why I'm not using it. So I'm making this into a paste because it's actually a lot easier to eat as a paste. Putting it on top of the oats, which then we get some chocolatey oats, which is nice. So we get chocolate oats. Yuck. And some banana as well. And I've got to be careful what bananas I buy now, because obviously you can get a banana and end up getting the biggest banana you can buy, which can be 4 times the size of that one. I hope I've done the right amount of fluid to whey ratio here to make it more into a paste. Otherwise you just get a watery whey that pours and runs over the top of your oats. Right, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, brace yourselves, brace them. That's alright. Yeah, it's a bit thick, it's alright, it's alright. I'm just going to eat the banana. Maybe I'll put a few bits on. I can't be asked to use the knife. I'll use the knife. Do you notice everything I just said then, I just did the opposite? I can't be asked to use the knife, I'll use the knife. I don't think I'll do some banana on top of it. Here's me doing some banana on top of it. Be here all day doing that. I might have a bit of an appetite, but I like my fucking sleep. And I want to get a fucking bed. You just turned up. You haven't been in the whole video. Been unwell today, so. Janelle's been poorly. What are you? Broken. Yeah, broken. Time to eat. Look at this delicious meal. It is red hot. So we're going to blow on it. What's that thing again, Chanel? That's right, blow on them.
I know it. It's so predictable.
They might not know the joke. But I can't remember the joke that well. All I remember is that there's a drunk guy and he's got chips. And there's a couple in the caravan, and then the guy needs to fart, and she says to fart out the window. He sticks his bum out the window, and the drunk guy's like, "Oh, do you want a chip, mate?" And it's the guy's ass, and then the guy goes, and he goes, "Yeah, that's right, blow on him." Something like that. Okay, it's quite funny. If you tell it right, it's hilarious. But Chanel doesn't find it funny anymore, because apparently you've got to be like 12 or something to find it funny.
No,
but
the issue with you is when you hear a funny joke or something funny, you'll repeat it over and over and over again in such a short amount of time that when you say it again in the future, it's not funny anymore. Because you rinse it dry. Rinse
it dry. Well, there you go, Chanel. That's what it's That's going to be the 2025 prep. So it's the name of it. It's going to be called Rinse It Dry Prep. How about that? Yeah. Or, that's right mate, blow on 'em prep. My one sounds better. Right. Until the next one, good night.